Hey folks, JD here, and today we're going to fly this little Dr. X indoors, hopefully. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this up on the Wi-Fi. It's extremely easy. The passcode is 1234567 I've already set it up in here, so it should just automatically connect. There we are, connect, done. Now, in a little test I did of this upstairs before bringing it down for a proper flight test, I did notice that the app itself, the directional controls for the app are backwards. So I'm going to try and see for a second whether I can change this. Calibration, no, I don't want to calibrate it as such. I want to, the storage, format the TF card. I have inserted a TF card, it's not picking it up, an SD card. Okay, that's fine, that's no problem for now. We'll be looking at more of the video when we are outside rather than indoors, because the light here isn't right, and it isn't going to give a proper estimation of what this is actually like. So right, here we go. Let's click calibrate to begin with. So then let's calibrate it. Perfect, that is done. So now that we've done that, let's see whether or not I can change the backwards, the sensitivity, not sensitivity. Yeah, it doesn't really give you a lot. Control mode is motion sensitivity mode. I didn't really want that. I wanted joystick mode, because otherwise motion sensitivity is done on the accelerometer of your transmitter, and I didn't really want to have that happen. Okay, fine. What I'm going to do first, before we go any further, let's just get some screen recording done, and then let's launch directly into the app. I mean, I've used the eSheen Windmill app, and those controls on that app are backwards as well, they're reversed, but they're more of a button affair, so that's not too much of a problem. On this, it might be a little bit difficult, but let's see how we go. So let's take off. I've turned on the lights here. Would you believe it, it's still in the middle of the afternoon, but because the weather is so bad, it looks terrible outside. So I've turned on the lights here just to stop any shadows as such, so the optical flow system will work a little bit better. So let's see if I can get in front of it. Hello you, let me crouch down a bit because that camera does face down, and let's try taking a few photos. Let's turn around. Oh! Okay, which way are you going now? Are you following me? He is following me, by the look of it. I don't know if I want him to do that. Okay, so it's backwards. So then we've got back, down is forwards, right is left, left is right, and up is back towards me. Okay, so let's get him in the middle of the room. Let's turn it up a little bit. Now I think this is just meant to be as a selfie platform, so it's not meant to be something that you constantly have to keep on self-adjusting. You're just meant to keep it there, click record, let it record, and that's pretty much it from what I can gather. Now when we took off we had 100% battery. Now we've got 80%, so we've dropped 10%, 20% in a couple of minutes. That's not brilliant. Oh, we try and see. I've got to try and keep this down. Now I have had the heating on, so this isn't going to be, this isn't the proper test. This is just seeing what it's like indoors. We've got a few 30 seconds of video there. The proper test will be tomorrow when we're outdoors. I just wanted to see exactly what this is like for indoors. And to be fair, we can get a pretty good idea of what she is like. Let's move her up. Her reactions on the tablet are very good, I'll be honest. Even if they are reversed, they're still very good. So let's stop that recording video. We got 57 seconds of video there. That's enough of you just looking at a very boring wall, dog bed and a radiator. So let's take her up a little bit. Let's move her out a little bit. Let's move her. So flights wise, I mean, I'm not moving her properly, don't get me wrong, as you can see. It's just quite literally just for me to get used to this backward movement. Now it's only the right analog stick which is backward, the left analog stick is the right way around. If I stand in front of her, see, she's very stable even indoors. See, I like it. I love this rugged look of it as well. Let me just make sure it's not actually moving off the accelerometer off this. It's not good. So let's move it around. So then, thoughts on this little guy. Well, he's alright. I mean, there's not really a lot you can see from an indoor video. An indoor video is great for when we are having bad weather, or when a quadcopter is purely an indoor-outdoor quad. This guy I took out, I flew a little bit indoors, got used to it. I landed this when it got down to 38% battery. Now there was still plenty enough in there to go. At that point she'd done about 7 minutes in the air, which wasn't too bad. I was quite happy with that. A few things to note: that the controls on the right hand analog stick are reversed. So down is forward, forward is backwards, left is right and right is left. It took a little while to get used to it, but it's amazing how quickly your brain can just switch around things like that. So what I thought would be good for this was just to basically stop the video there, because this indoor video can get, this isn't really a flight test, this is just initial thoughts before taking it outdoors. Now, what I did like about it is I liked how stable it was. The optical flow sensor worked extremely well, the brushed motors worked extremely well as well. Everything seemed to work extremely well, but there were a couple of points that really did make me think, oh, hang on, this is a bit strange. Now, one of them is that this camera is pointed down at an angle. Fixed lens, you can't move it. Fair enough, okay, plenty do that. So it means you have to have it quite high in order to take a selfie. Now, when I had it quite high, obviously by being indoors, I couldn't have it very high. I had it quite high, but I still found I had to sort of hunch my shoulders a little bit just to ensure I got myself in the frame properly. When charging it, the back end gets very, very hot. Now, obviously, you have in the back here, you've got the battery, you've got your printed circuit board and all the electronics in the back there as well. Make sure when you charge it, you charge this upside down. If you have it on a wooden surface and have it up the right way around as you're charging, okay, the heat will dissipate through the wood, but still, you do not want this thing overheating, because that's when accidents happen. What I do with mine is I charge it upside down, so the heat dissipates up through the air. And I found that even though it does get warm, it doesn't get anywhere near as hot as when you have it on a flat surface. Another thing, the motors do push out quite a bit as well for brushed, so you are going to find they do get a little bit warm, not too bad though, not as bad as the back here. So that's the initial thoughts for the indoor. She's a pretty good flyer. Confusing reversed controls. I'm going to see if I can put that around the right way in the app before taking her out. All in all, I think she's going to be very good outside. She is hampered by the fact that she is a Wi-Fi controlled only quad. As a selfie quad, she is as I said in the video, she is a selfie platform quad. That's it. If you're after a quad for doing distance, this won't be it. This is purely a selfie quad. A little bit of fun. I don't think it's going to have the range of the Tello. I don't think it's going to have the compatibility of the MiTu. I think this is going to sit somewhere in between the both. Now, one thing we did see, just before I stop yammering on, we saw that the native raw footage from this is very, very good. It gives the Tello a run for its money. So I'll be quite interested to see exactly how that does in an outside environment. Alright then folks, well thank you ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers, I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time my friends, happy flying.